Y'all, it is Mental Health Monday, and it is finally Jurassic June. Now, I didn't get rid of my Star Wars Funko Pops on the top yet, but everything else behind me pretty much is dinosaurs. Well, the middle sets of shelves are dinosaurs. I will do the top, but I didn't get a chance yesterday. Since, when it comes to going to Longwood, we go early as possible. And because the store opens early, I did that first. And then when I got home from it, because we only walked 2 hours on a Sunday is actually perfect. Because as soon as you're leaving, the after church Sunday crowd gets there, and I hate when places are crowded. I hate crowds. Y'all already know that. I've told you that already. What are you doing? Don't try to bite my cord. What are you doing, goofy cat? Come here. Stop being a weirdo. You are weird, but I love you. What are you doing? Why are you going under there? Poppy. Strange cat. Plus, Mom had forgot to take her turmeric, so her ankle was starting to hurt. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine, we can go. And then we realized the Sunday crowd's coming in, and we're just like, perfect timing. But I did get some pictures, I did get some videos. We only went to, like, a couple areas, more or less, because the place is so huge, you really can't do it all in one day. One good thing, though, with Mom's season pass, is she can add one other person to her account that gets the exact same privileges as she does. She has the bring 4 other people pass, which is usually like, I think, $265 for the year, and go whenever you want, except for certain holiday events. If it's like a certain holiday event, you have to pay the extra. But any other time of the year, you can just go whenever. She had added Dad to it last year, and he didn't even use it. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to switch it to you because you're more likely to come and bring people. And especially with the summer months when the kid's out, the two of us can go on a weekday when it's really quiet. Or I can go by myself if I want to and make videos and, kind of do what I did with, like, the streamer tips thing and make videos there. Because I don't know if I don't have the woods, here to walk through, I can go in the woodland walk there and do it. So I would just have to bring a notebook with, the stuff in it that I want to read while I'm walking. And I'm like, yeah, the woodland path was quiet last time the three of us went. So now I have a membership card and I can go whenever I want. Now, from where I live, it is a bit of a drive. However, I am going to take advantage of it. For sure. And maybe plan some videos out. It'd be actually fun to live stream in there, but Twitch has such a bad signal. And I'm going to make things a little bit clear. So, one of the reasons... Now, I have streamed on here before on YouTube, but not a lot. Hold on, where's the... subreddit small YouTubers. I saw a post this morning. And I'm pretty sure it was on this subreddit. No. Watch me not find it now. Somebody said something about their gaming live streams. Well, they said something along the lines of people coming into their chat and constantly being assholes. Damn, there's... I don't know. Like, now, of course, I can't find it. Some of this is in Spanish. But somebody in the comments said the only reason that assholes will come to smaller channels is because bigger streamers just ignore them and they have filters that remove them. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, I can totally relate, as I've live streamed here and have gotten assholes in my chat. I think one of the last live streams I did had somebody tell me to hit the gym, and I basically just said, no, fuck you, and ban them, basically. But I'm like, I want to have more creative comebacks that are entertaining. Now, I know I should just ignore them like the bigger streamers and pretend that they don't exist. But I think it'd be more fun and entertaining to troll the fuck out of them and then ban them. That's just my personal take on it. And I did start a list of comebacks, and maybe I need to utilize that, because I don't have that issue on Twitch at all. But Twitch is not good for IRL or just chatting. Like, it is, but it isn't. To do just chatting on Twitch, you already have to be big. But on YouTube, you really don't, and you get discovered. So that's the difference between the two. Twitch is mainly for gaming. So what I could do when I do start streaming again, we could save Sundays for gaming, and then Wednesdays for just chatting, because I had started a playlist here called Chill and Chat with Mystic. And it could be just chatting about fuck whatever. I don't care. Doesn't matter. We could just sit here and chat. And I feel like people do show up to YouTube more if you're not gaming. I feel like gaming is kind of dead on YouTube. Now, this person did gaming, and they said something along the lines of they don't mind a little backseat gaming here and there. They don't mind a little constructive criticism here and there. But when somebody constantly comes in to be just a dick, and it's like, why don't you just fucking ban them? Like, if they really get to you, like, they don't bother me anymore. I just laugh. I just think it's funny because they're stupid. But if it does bother you, just ban them. Ignore them. Ignore them and hit the button. Bye. 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 And then just keep all the positive people in your chat. Now, if it doesn't bother you that people are being assholes, find ways to make fun of them. Troll them back, because they're just trolling you. They want negative attention. So troll the fuck out of them back and say something completely unhinged that would not get you in trouble, obviously. Just say something out of the blue. Kind of like the instance in WoW where some dude was getting bullied in trade chat. And I tried to help defend that person, and that person was very ungrateful and turned back on me and said, eat shit and die. So I turned it back on them and said, eat my bloody tampon. and literally froze trade chat for like a solid minute before anybody even typed anything. Like, literally just froze. Nobody typed the fucking thing for a solid minute. Troll them back. If you gotta creatively come up with ways, get a notebook ready. Write all this shit down and then have it ready. If you're live streaming, have it right beside you. And then if some troll comes in to say something ignorant, have a comeback right there next to you ready. And make it something unhinged, but not that's gonna get you in trouble. I actually wrote, just in case I get on Twitch when I'm live streaming, I actually wrote a little poem calling out a Karen in my chat. Never had to use it yet, but who knows? Maybe we'll have to use it here on YouTube if I start live streaming again. And I actually have a tool that I can use with this little poem. A physical thing. But it's a goofy thing. So, like, do it your way. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, just ignore them, Like, no, that would be no fun to just ignore them. Make an entertaining, creative comeback if you really want to piss them off because they're being a dick, because they can't get attention from a bigger content creator who's streaming. So I think maybe when I come back to streaming, I think I'm just going to do just chatting here and gaming there. I really don't know yet, but I'm kind of feeling like maybe that's the route I need to take. Maybe I need to stop streaming as much on Twitch because it's just kind of a flop. Social media really just sucks nowadays. I'm just gonna leave it at that, and I will upload that poem that I recorded yesterday morning, before the Longwood Gardens trip and all that stuff. It is about social media pretty much sucking nowadays. So hope you all look forward to that. I will make photo videos of Longwood Gardens throughout the week, so probably be one a day. So look forward to that. I was trying to go through my pictures yesterday a little bit, and some of them didn't come out so great, and I took a lot of one area. I get it. But I'm trying to go back into the photography of life. Like, trying to get back, because, like, wintertime, when everything looks dead, I have no desire to take pictures, but when everything's blooming and beautiful, then I want to take pictures. I probably should take my Instax camera out and actually use it. Now, unfortunately, the film for them is expensive as shit, but I only use, like, a few out of the original package that came with it, but maybe I need to get back into using that. And I could take the Longwood Gardens with me next time. I don't know. And then like, take pictures, and then do a collage. Now, we didn't go into the conservatory because Mom said, it's too nice out to be walking around inside, and it's like, conservatory is better saved for colder weather or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough. I was like, because the orchid room probably never changes. Those probably pretty much stay the same. Now, I know some of the other stuff inside is probably different, because they do change stuff from year to year. And it would be nice to be able to pick an area, take a picture of it one year, put that picture somewhere where it doesn't get lost in my gallery or whatever, maybe even in Discord. In fact, I have so many channels in my Discord server, it's not funny, but I'm going to add another one. I'm going to add one specifically for my Longwood Garden photos. If you guys do have Discord, I'm not putting a link here because I don't want bots in my channel and I don't have time to deal with it if there are. But please do find me. Like, really, your only option is find me on Twitch and get the link and join my Discord. I do have, like I said, I do have a lot of channels and I know it triggers people. But I don't fucking care because a lot of them are for my own personal use. And I've tried to keep a variety, but some things I do like simple and some things I do like complex. It just is what it is. But I think I'm gonna do that with the Longwood Garden photos because otherwise they get lost in my gallery and then I have to fucking scroll through all these months worth of shit. Even though I delete like the videos and delete the shit that doesn't matter, but it's still annoying to have to scroll through your gallery. I know there's apps where you can organize it, but it's just like, that's too much extra work, to be honest, and I really don't have time for that. But anyway, there will be those videos today. I will see you guys in the next one, and probably after the vlog. I may do the poem first, and then we'll do mental health reminder. I don't know. Either that order, and then probably while I'm on my lunch break or something, I'll put together a compilation of either flower pictures, or maybe the first thing will be, maybe I'll start with the fountains, because I did record a couple fountain things, and I'll tell you what, one of those pet peeves is when you're in a public place like that trying to record a video and people walk right in front of your fucking camera. So, yeah, unfortunately there's that, but if I can edit it to where their face is blurred, I will try, but or maybe just put one of those little, but see, the problem is when they walk in front of it, trying to put an emoji in every little frame and make it follow them is extremely difficult to do, I'm discovering. So I think my best bet would be to go into the stickers and find like one of the black sensor bars and just put it across the bottom. Or put it across that part so you don't see that person. That might be how I have to do it. Now, if they're at a distance, it doesn't matter because you can't tell who it is. But like when the person walks right in front of the cameras, it's like, yeah, you see their face. So it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna find a way to block that. But yeah, I did have a headache after, and still kind of a little bit left of it this morning, probably from being in the heat, because we were in the one area that I took a lot of pictures in. It was basically allium, if you know what that is like the giant purple ball on a stem. And they were fucking massive, and they had a ton of them in this area, but there was other flowers in it too, but mostly them. And I just took different shots. So, and apparently allium is also an ornamental onion, which I did not know. I don't know if they're edible or not, but like the bees, I did get some bee shots on it too. The bees just freaking love them. But they were beautiful. That was one of the, and Munchkin just kind of stood there and kept watching bees. She's like, bees are so cute. Like, yeah, okay. They've grown on me. Wasps, on the other hand, no, you can keep your nasty, creepy wasps. I don't want them near me. I mean, yellow jackets are worse, obviously, but still. But yeah, so still got a little bit of that headache and try to get rid of it this morning before going to work. At least have a little extra time this morning, so, well, pretty much all week. Anyway, it is what it is. I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep your mental health your top priority. And hope you get through the day successfully.